Good morning, everyone. We still have a couple minutes. Welcome, Colleen. Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Just wanted to say a quick hello and remind everyone that if you can keep your videos on, that will be great. If you are not able to, that's okay too. If you're new, we would love to hear who you are and where you're from. Colleen, welcome. And just a reminder that we have a 30-minute session. Giselle is our wonderful volunteer teacher. I'm going to pass the baton to Giselle. Just wanted to also restate the mission of Arva Yoga. We offer free and accessible yoga classes for people from all walks of life. So hope you can spread the word, and welcome once again. Giselle, I'm going to spotlight you. After the session, if you have any questions for Giselle or I, please stay back, and welcome once again. I'm going to spotlight Giselle. Go ahead.
Thank you. Bye. It's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, first of all. I'll just introduce myself again. Hi, my name is Giselle. I'm going to be taking you through your 30-minute power yoga session today. So just before we start, I do want to make sure this class goes as well as it can for you. So if there's ever a moment where you feel it's getting a little bit too intense, I do invite you to just come to a safe space on your mat in a safe position, even grab some water, and then you can just rejoin us whenever you feel ready. So with that being said, we can go ahead and start on our mats. We're going to start off today in puppy pose. So you're going to come onto your mat, onto all fours. I'm just going to turn here. Or I like this one better. You're going to come to all fours. Hips are going to stay stacked right over the knees. And you're just going to walk your hands out nice and gently. Bring your chest towards the mat as well as your forehead. And just start to take nice deep breaths here, opening up the upper body. Allowing yourself to get nice and present and grounded for our practice today. So maybe letting go of anything that might be on your mind. Just allowing the next 30 minutes to be all about you and your well-being. Just a couple more deep breaths here, going at your own pace. And nice and slowly start to bring your hands back in as you come up onto all fours. And let's drop our hips forward, coming into your cobra stretch. Chest opens up. towards the sky. You're feeling that spinal extension here, breathing nice and deeply. And as you exhale, come back into a child's pose, big toes together, knees are apart, sit your hips back and stretch your upper body out. Again, making that connection to the mat here. And again, as you take your inhale, come up onto all fours. Let's go for thread the needle from here. Inhale, left arm is going to reach up towards the sky, big chest opening. And exhale, thread that arm through the right ear towards the mat, hips stay stacked over the knees. And inhale, come back up onto all fours. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, left arm or right arm reaches up this time, big chest opening. And exhale, thread that arm through the left ear towards the mat, hips stay stacked over the knees. Breathing into the shoulder blades and the spine. And inhale, come back up onto all fours. Let's walk our hands slightly past the shoulders, coming up into our downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Just take a couple deep breaths here to get comfortable. So maybe you pedal out your heels a little bit. And as you take your next exhale, you either jump or step forward to the top of your mat, bringing your hands towards your hips. Let's take a nice big inhale, hinge on up. Come to take a stand, and let's go for some side bends from here. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, interlace the fingers, point your fingers out. Then as you exhale, I want you to side bend over to the left, oblique is stretching out, core is nice and proud and tall. And inhale, come back to center. Let's exhale, go over to the other side, stretching the left oblique out this time. And inhale, come back to center. Drop your hands towards your hips. We'll take one round of Surya Namaskar A. So as you inhale, I want you to lift your arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, you fold forward, fingertips towards the ground, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, take your halfway lift, hands come to the shins as you maintain that flat back. Then exhale, hands go towards the mat. Come back into your high plank. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, you're dropping towards the ground. Shoulders, elbows come right near the ribs. Inhale, you're into your cobra pose. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Amazing job. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. Amazing job. You're gonna step your feet forward. Just come to take a stand at the front of your mat. Hands come to the hips. Inhale, you hinge on up. And exhale, you're in your mountain pose. From here, we're gonna go for a high lunge. So you're stepping your left foot back, heels are off the ground, hips are squared and facing forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Then exhale, you're gonna come into your warrior three from here. Let me just move back so I don't hit my equipment there. You're balancing on your front leg, bringing your torso parallel to the floor, making sure your hips are staying nice and squared. I know this can be a challenging one, so if you fall out of it, it's no big deal. Hands can come in any expression that feels comfortable. We're holding it here for a couple deep breaths, keeping the weight over that foot. And as you take your next inhale, let's hinge on up, eagle pose from here. Left thigh crosses over the right, left arm crosses over the left, binding either once or twice. Sit your hips back from here. If you're having some trouble with balance, bring that foot down a couple of inches so your toes can aid with the balance. You're squeezing everything into center here. Breathing into the shoulder blades. One more inhale here. And exhale, come back into your high lunge. Left leg is back. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, we're gonna frame that front foot, coming into an easy twist. You might need to play with your stance here a little bit. Left arm is gonna stay on the ground. And take a nice big inhale, fill your lungs up with air. Exhale, right arm twist open to the left, or the right rather. Now a little option here, you can either stay here if you'd like to if you'd like to progress a little bit, you're gonna come into your side plank, bringing your right leg over your left, core is nice and strong, shoulders over that arm. Choose whichever option is working for you today. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, you're gonna bring your hand back down into your high plank. We all meet here. Take a nice big inhale here. Then exhale, you're coming into chaturanga. Inhale into your cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing job. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. Let's walk our feet forward. We're gonna go ahead and do that on the other side. So coming to the front of your mat, hands come to the hips. Inhale, hinge on up. And exhale, you're in your mountain pose. I'm just gonna turn so that you'll be able to see me. So this time we're putting the right leg back. Inhale in your high lunge. Core is nice and strong. And as you exhale, we're coming back into warrior three. You're balancing on this left foot, kicking off the right, leaving all your weight over that foot. I know this can be challenging. Torso stays parallel to the floor. Take one more big inhale here. And as you exhale, you're hinging up, coming back into eagle pose. Right leg crosses over the left thigh. Sit your hips back, right arm over the left, binding once or twice, squeezing everything into center, breathing into the shoulder blades. Again, option to lift, put that foot down a little bit to help with your balance. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, we're back into our high lunge. Right heel is off the ground. Inhale, you're reaching up through your abdominals. And exhale, bring the fingertips towards the mat. We're framing that foot coming into our easy twist one more time. Right foot is down, left arm is gonna twist up. Again, option to stay here if you'd like. If you'd like to try coming into your side plank, you're bringing your left foot right over the right, and the bar is nice and strong. Couple deep breaths here. Feel your arm pushing into the ground. And exhale, you can bring your hand back to your high plank. We all meet here. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, chaturanga, lower down nice and slowly. Inhale into your cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing job. Feel free to grab some water here if you'd like. Or you can just hang out here for a couple deep breaths. And nice and slowly drop your hips towards the ground. We're gonna go for a bit of core work from here. So taking sunbird crunches. You're gonna lift your left leg up to about hip level. Sorry, I don't wanna kick myself for there. So your left leg is up to about hip level. Right arm goes right past your ear. Taking a nice big inhale here. Then exhale, you're bringing elbow to knee. You're crunching up and lifting through your abdominals. So we're gonna go there for 5. 4, exhale each time you crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Come back into your sunbird position. Your left leg is staying out, and I want you to very gently drop the toes towards the ground. Tuck the toes, and you're gonna lift that right leg into your nose, coming up for a cheating crunch. Inhale here, and exhale, you're gonna lift that leg up and back. Let's go for 2 more times. Inhale each time you crunch. And exhale, you lift it back. Last one. And exhale, amazing job. You're gonna step that foot forward into your high lunge from here. The left leg is back. Your hips are squared and facing forward. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, let's open up to warrior 2. Right knee is squeezing open, arms are nice and active and engaged. Find your breath here. And from here, we're gonna hinge into our extended side angle pose. So take a nice big inhale, fill your lungs up with air. And then as you exhale, I want you to bring your right arm to your inner right foot. Left arm is reaching up toward the sky. Excuse me, sorry. And you're rolling your shoulder blade back. If this is a little bit too deep for you, just bring your bring your forearm towards your knee. And we're just rolling that shoulder back. Taking a couple deep breaths here. And exhale, you're bringing that hand towards the mat. Bring the foot back into your high plank as slowly as you need to. And from here, we go into our vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga, lower to the mat. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. Let's go one more. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Amazing job. Drop to your knees, and we're going to go ahead and do that on the other side. I'm just going to turn so that you'll be able to see me. So this time, we're taking the opposite foot and the opposite arm. So this time, right leg is out to about hip level, and left arm is right alongside your ear. You inhale here. And exhale, you crunch again. We'll go 4 more times. Inhaling here and exhaling. 3 more. And 2 more. And last one, you keep your leg where it is. Bring your hand down towards the ground. Toes are going to come back, and we're crunching up into that cheetah crunch again. So inhale, knee to nose. And exhale, you're going to kick it back. 3-legged dog. Let's go 2 more. Inhaling here. And exhale, 3-legged dog. Last one. Inhale, really squeeze those abdominal muscles. And exhale, 3-legged dog. Amazing job. Let's come into our high lunge from here. So you're stepping your foot forward. Hips are squared, facing forward as well. Inhale, reach on up through your into your high lunge. And exhale, let's turn open to our warrior 2. Left knee squeezing open. Making sure the core is nice and strong here. Take one more big inhale here. And we're going to come into our extended side angle again. Hinge down into the inside of that foot or onto your knee. Roll the right shoulder blade back. And you can look up towards the sky if that's okay for your neck. Full body move here. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, let's windmill our arms back down. Come into our high plank and we take our vinyasa one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale into your cobra stretch. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, drop your knees toward the ground. Let's take a child's pose, big toes together, knees are apart. Drop your hips to the mat as well as your forehead. Slow your breathing down a little bit. And nice and slow, you can come back onto all fours. And let's come back into our downward facing dog. Hands go slightly past the shoulders, your feet go up and back. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale very gently. You're going to walk forward to meet your feet or step or jump forward, however you would prefer. Bring your hands towards your hips and take a nice big inhale as you hinge on up. And from here, you're in your mountain pose. I'm going to turn so that you'll be able to see me. And from here, we're going to go for a balancing pose, hand to toe. So you're going to balance on your right foot, lifting that left foot up to about hip level, bending at the knee. And from here, you're going to open it up to the side, flexing at the foot. So this is option 1. If you feel a lot of engagement here, you can stay here. If you'd like to progress, you're going to grab a hold of your big toe with your 2-piece fingers, and you're very gently going to lift that leg over to the side. Right arm can come out for balance, and you're keeping the spine nice and tall. Couple deep breaths here. If you fall out of it, it's no big deal. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, very gently start to bend into that leg. You're going to kick it back for your high lunge one more time. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, very gently. Let's open up to warrior 2. One more time, right knee squeezes open. Arms are super active and engaged. A nice big inhale here. And as you exhale very gently, we're going to come into Ardha Chandrasana, half crescent moon, or half moon pose rather. I want you to bring your left leg a little bit in, so toe heel it in a little bit. You're hinging down just like you did in your extended side angle pose, but this time you're going a couple inches past your foot. From here, reach your left arm up towards the sky. You're kicking off the back foot and you're lifting that leg up. Chest is nice and open, and you're keeping your weight over that foot. I know this one can be challenging. If you don't feel ready for this pose yet, you can go back into your extended side angle. So going here and lifting the arm towards the sky. Go where you feel challenged today. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale very gently. We all come back to our warrior 2. Inhaling here, squeezing the right knee open. And as you exhale very gently, let's turn our hips back into our high lunge. Inhale here, arms reach up. And as you exhale, I want you to bring your hands to your hips. If you can, give me a pulse down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Come frame the foot from here. Let's take our vinyasa on this side. Big inhale in your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down to the ground. Inhale into your cobra pose. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. We're just gonna do that one more time on the other side. If you feel free to grab a drink of water here if you'd like. And very gently as you take your next inhale or exhale, let's walk our hands forward to the front of the mat. Inhale as you lift on up, hinging through the hips. And come to take a stand. I'm gonna turn so you'll be able to see me again. So this time we're balancing on our left foot or whichever foot you didn't do the first time. So again, all your weight is on that left foot. You're lifting the right leg up to about knee or hip level. And then you open it out to the side. So this is option one. If you'd like to progress, you're gonna hook the big toe with the two peace fingers and you're lifting that toe up to the side. Right, left hand can be out for support. If you have a wall near you, you can do that as well. Spine is nice and tall, core is nice and engaged. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, very gently start to bend into that leg. We're coming back to our high lunge from here. Hips are squared and facing forward. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale into your warrior two. Left knee squeezes open. We're coming into half moon on this side as well, or extended side angle if you prefer. Take one big inhale here. And then as you exhale, I want you to toe heel your feet in, just slightly. And from here, you're bringing your arm down a couple inches past that left foot. Again, if you'd like to come into your extended side angle, so coming here again as well, you can do that. If you'd like, you can try half moon on this side as well. So again, you're kicking off that back foot, putting your weight on the left foot, bouncing over that leg, opening the chest up to the side, flexing the foot. Again, if you lose balance here, it's no big deal. Very powerful full body pose. Take one big inhale here. And exhale very gently. We all meet in our warrior two. Left knee squeezes open, inhale. And exhale very gently. Feet are gonna turn over to the left side. Inhale, arms reach up. And we take that pulse one more time, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Hands frame the foot. We come into our high plank from here. Final little challenge here. I want you to drop to your forearms and we're just gonna hold the forearm plank for a little bit. So you're squeezing your core, glutes are engaged. Shoulders are right over the elbows. And now if you'd like, can you give me a 3-legged forearm plank? So lift that left leg up towards the sky, keeping the core engaged. And can you lift the other leg up now? And you can put both legs down. If you give me a little seesaw motion, going back and forth nice and gently. Let's just hold it here for 5 more seconds. And nice and slowly, let's come back into our high plank, final vinyasa for class. Inhale here, and exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale into your cobra pose. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Amazing job. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. Drop your knees towards the ground. Amazing job. Feel free to grab water here. I'm just gonna cross the ankles from here. We're gonna cool it down a little bit, coming into our butterfly pose. So soles of the feet are gonna come together, a touch. You're grabbing a hold of the outside of your feet. Take a nice big inhale, spine is nice and long. And exhale very gently, you're hinging forward up the hips. Elbows are helping to open up the hips a bit. Slow your breathing down here. And inhale, come back to center. Let's go for revolved head to knee from here. Left leg reaches out to the side. Right foot is in the inner left thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Stretch that right oblique out. And inhale, come back to center. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left foot comes to your inner right thigh this time. And your right hand is right inside your right leg. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, you side bend over to the right. Gaze can be alongside the ear. And inhale, let's come back to center. Let's take our wide-legged forward fold. Legs are as wide as you would like them, flexing at the feet. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale, walking your hands out, drop to your forearms and just hinge at the hips. Let your upper body fold and relax. Feel the hips open up. And inhale, you can come back onto your hands and walk them right in. And from here, we're going to come to lie down, taking our last few poses, lying down on our mat. Sorry, I'm just going to move my mat out a little bit. So nice and gentle, you can come to lie down on your mat. We're going to go for a laying spinal twist from here. So left leg is going to reach out. You're bringing your right arm out toward the side as well. And you're just guiding that right leg over to the left side, keeping the chest nice and open, keeping that shoulder blade grounded. And you're just breathing into the low mid back. Just letting your breathing and your heart rate slow down. Just letting everything return back to normal. And nice and slowly as you inhale, you can bring that leg back up, straighten that leg out, and we can go ahead and switch sides. This time, left arm comes out to the side. You're using your right arm to guide that left knee over to the right side, keeping the chest nice and open and keeping that shoulder blade grounded. Breathing into the mid, low back area. Taking this time to connect back. Nice and slowly as you inhale, you can lift on up, rolling back onto your back. And from here, we can settle into our Shavasana pose, stretching the legs out and bringing the hands toward the sides, letting the chest be open, letting the body be heavy. Just enjoying these last few minutes of silence, allowing yourself to appreciate all your hard work, and just appreciating your body's abilities here. No matter if you struggled with a lot of these poses or if you didn't, just allowing yourself to be grateful and thankful for the ability to move. And nice and slowly, let's start to deepen our breaths from here. So feeling the belly lift up, feeling the belly lift up with each breath. allowing your inhales to get deeper, as well as your exhales. Maybe you start to move your ankles and your feet around, just starting to wake the body back up. Maybe blinking your eyes open from here. And let's take a nice big full body stretch here. Inhale as you reach the arms out. And exhale, bring the hands back down toward the sides. Let's roll onto one side. Coming to take a seat from here. Getting there as slowly as you need to, or however feels comfortable for you today. And you can come to take a seat in any position that feels comfortable, and we can finish class off today with one big inhale. Arms reach up over the head, inhaling here. And exhale, hands come to the heart if that feels comfortable. Thank you so much for doing this practice with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you a lovely start to your week. Namaste.
Yeah, this was wonderful. Folks, if anybody has any questions for Giselle or for Arva Yoga, feel free to ask them now.
My bad, I'm not sure if my mic was connected this whole time. I apologize.
No, it was. We heard you fine.
Oh,
We heard you
okay.
on.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
No
you
problem.
all.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Congrats to all
Good.
of you. You all did amazing.
Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Samar Rajul, do we have any questions?
No, I'm good. It was good.
Okay, good. Then you can just
Oh, right here, I see the leave. Thank you.
absolutely.
Bye.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Hi, Giselle. Sorry.
Hi, no worries.
We'll figure out the Zoom. Do you want to try the one Zoom link now? I do have a couple. I've set this up for you.
Sure.
I'm copying the invitation and I'm sending it in the chat. No, I don't want everyone. Okay, I've copied it. See if you are you able to copy paste? Strange. Why don't I send it? Are you on your email, Giselle, right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, wonderful. Then let's hang up from here. I'm going to send you a meeting, separate meeting, and let's try making you start it.
Yeah.
And see if it works. And I'm going to say the start time is 10, just so that you have it for an hour Eastern time.
Okay.
So I'm hanging up and sending you that in email.
Okay, so should I leave too?
Yeah, leave from here and then we'll see how you might be able to start the other meeting that I sent you.
Okay, I'll see you then.
All right, bye.